Friday, December the 2nd edition of the Carolina Weather Video. And again today, a lot to talk about. A big storm system coming as we get into the Sunday through Tuesday time frame, and then a big time blast of true Arctic air heading our way by the end of next week. So let's get right into it. We'll begin with a look at the Beach Mountain Parkway cam again this morning, courtesy of resortcams.com. And pretty chilly in the mountain areas this morning, down to 27 there, high atop Beach Mountain. We'll take a peek here at the Dowd YMCA camera in Charlotte this morning, and clear and chilly. Charlotte temperature, 5 o'clock hour, sitting at 34. Along the coast, there's the Avalon Pier web camera from the beautiful North Carolina Outer Banks. Temperature there at Kill Devil Hills is at 49. And then finally up at Appalachian Ski Mountain, kind of dark here. Can't see a whole lot in the background, but that's the main slope in front of you. The temperature there at Blowing Rock is at 31. And speaking of skiing, of course, with the milder temperatures and the rain earlier this week, a lot of the ski resorts temporarily shut down. Cataloochee is scheduled to reopen today. As I'm cutting this video, there has not been a posting as to the base depths or the number of trails available, but they are scheduled to open today. And most other resorts around the region should be open again over the weekend. Just call ahead to your resort of choice. And probably there will be some options for you over the weekend. All right, yesterday had highs in the 60s in a lot of the Piedmont, 70s closer to the coast, 40s and 50s in the mountains around the Triad area, mainly low and mid 60s. In the Charlotte viewing area, it was relatively similar, low to mid 60s yesterday. It'll be a cooler day today. We'll be in the 50s. This chillier air taking hold around the region, a lot of cold air, and really across the lower 48, a lot of cold air as well. Yellowstone Lake at 7, Denver 22. But compared to what's coming later next week, this might feel downright balmy in some spots. Big time shot of Arctic air coming later on in the week next week. All right, storm tracker radar. It is quiet locally. You have some lingering rain and snow showers around the Great Lakes region. And it is quiet now in Texas, in the northwestern Gulf of Mexico overall, but that'll be changing. Here's the high resolution modeling today. That rain breaking out in the northwestern Gulf of Mexico and up into Texas, and this is the start of a prolonged rainy event through the southern and the southeastern part of the country that'll impact the Carolinas starting Sunday. A lot of sunshine today, and again, a fairly cool setup. There's our Friday high temperatures across the region. Now tomorrow, morning sun giving way to a lot of clouds by the end of the day as that next storm system slowly creeps in our direction. We should stay dry tomorrow, but it'll be a pretty cool Saturday setup. There's our Saturday highs. Now Sunday, that is when we're fair game to begin to have a little bit of light rain around at times. Probably nothing heavy about Sunday, but definitely an overcast and very chilly day. Some light rain, and there's your Sunday high temperatures. Good day for a pot of chili. And then we get out into the next core of that system arriving. Now, Monday, again, I think you're looking at mainly some light rain at times, but then we get the heaviest period of rain Monday night into Tuesday. And again, it does look like a soaking, chilly rain event. The European model, and I think it's on the right track here, pretty aggressive with some of these rain totals across the southeast. And I think in the Carolinas, still all systems go at this point for a widespread 1 to 2 inch type of rain, with the bulk of that rain falling Monday night and into Tuesday. Now, that system right here clears through by Tuesday night. And look at this big trough diving into the eastern part of the country. And I'll show you what we're looking like here. Just a shot of this Arctic air diving southeastward in the 850 millibar, the 5,000 foot temperatures. And just as a for instance, there's some timing differences between the modeling, which I'll show you. But the bottom line is by Friday, and if not by Friday, then certainly by Saturday of next week, we're in the midst of some pretty true Arctic air. All right, European model. Here we are. This afternoon, we go out to Sunday evening. There's that trailing piece of energy that model battle was ongoing about earlier in the week. The situation kind of settled now. That piece of energy gets left behind, and that finally then pulls through by Monday night and Tuesday. And then here is that full latitude trough by the end of the week. Now look at 850 millibar temperatures, colder than 16 degrees below. That's 5,000 foot temperatures, and that's cold. That is true Arctic air. Let me step you through the Canadian model here. All right, this is the rain arriving Sunday afternoon, and then the core of the system. This is Tuesday morning, Tuesday early afternoon, and then it exits thereafter. And then the Canadian brings that Arctic cold front in here Thursday evening with a shot of some showers and cold air flooding in behind it. The GFS, again, here we are today. Tomorrow is quiet, but there's that moisture gathering to the southwest. Sunday, light rain a possibility, and again, it will be a pretty chilly weather setup for Sunday, too. Maybe some rain at times around Monday, especially the further south you go. And then here comes the core of that system. This is Tuesday morning, Tuesday early afternoon, and Tuesday evening. There it goes. It looks like a big rain event. Here are the GFS rain totals across the southeast. And again, you're looking at similar to the European, 1 to 2 inches of rain for a lot of the Carolinas, some bigger numbers back toward the deep south and the Tennessee Valley. Now, thereafter, this is Wednesday on the GFS. This is Thursday, and it is about a day quicker with the arrival of this front, pushing it through by late Thursday. And then just the true Arctic air definitely in control thereafter. So again, there'll be maybe a day or two difference in the timing of this between the models, but the bottom line is by the end of next week, we're going to be in true Arctic air. Kind of watch the progression of this. These are going to be morning low temperatures now. This is Tuesday morning, and then look at this by Wednesday morning. Boy, here it comes on the GFS. This is brutal stuff. Thursday morning. That's bitterly cold. Now here we are Thursday morning in the southern plains. Friday morning in the southern plains. And look at that. You have sub-freezing air all the way down to the Gulf of Mexico. Into the southeast, there's the GFS lows Friday morning, and then Saturday morning, as mentioned. It's a day later on the European, but it does get here, and we'll have to refine the timing. But we could, in the Carolinas, be looking at some high temperatures in the 30s by, if not Friday, then by Saturday next week, and lows at least into the low 20s. Maybe some teens. Certainly some teens or even maybe in single digits in some mountain areas. But this is a shot of true Arctic air, and I think by next weekend we are in the midst of easily the coldest air so far this season. All right, that is it for the latest edition of the Carolina Weather Video. Thank you for watching. Everybody have a great weekend, and God bless.